Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, NF, back with some more NF for the channel. This is based on one of y'all most recent recommendations on my last NF reaction. And y'all said hope. Y'all said if it was, filling the lyrics and things like that, hope was a recommendation. Y'all said there was some good visuals there, I think. So that's what we doing. We checking out NF Hope. Let's not waste no more time, Havik Nation. Let's go!
Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me.
Damn, wow, I did
know
this
you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for.
It's very ominous, very Jaws-like. Bro, that shot is crazy.
You've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success?
Whoa.
Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left.
Facts! Facts! Just say it. Talk that shit, boy. Come on.
Legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one.
This is very Lost-ish, man. For anybody that's seen Lost, right?
So can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect.
Ooh, what a shot! What a shot!
It's when someone who ain't
put them in the same shot like that. This is over the shoulder, so you can't really see. But this is nice, right? To have him in the background in the same shot is cool. Nice little stand in.
Right side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect, cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can't do if you don't even.
Yo, these lyrics are great. I love what he's saying right here, man.
When there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect, cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut.
Not afraid to walk away from the profit because they'd rather take a pay cut to do something that they love, basically, and walk away from it. Like, that right there is nice. You know what I mean? If you're really talking about, like, just following your gut, following your heart, being brave, you know what I mean? Instead of, like, remaining stagnant, doing something that you hate. This is the way he kind of delivered that.
Walk away from more perfect, cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Absolutely great transition.
Different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Very nice. Good job. Good job. I wasn't expecting a location switch. Wow.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See if I didn't ever.
Some people look at, what did he say, a mental breakdown as a negative, but really it was kind of a positive because it led me down the path of getting the help that I needed so that I can go. That's perspective, right? Perspective. I talk about perspective on this channel a lot. There you go. Prime example.
Very evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having people make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Wow, come on, let me hear that again. Please pause and rewind. Let's go.
Pains are necessary, evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having people make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Fire. Basically, he said, if I didn't hit rock bottom and go through the things that I had to go through, would I be the man that I am today? He said, I don't believe so. You know what I mean? He talked about necessary. He said, on one hand, you know, a mental breakdown is something negative, and I agree with it. But on the other hand, it wouldn't have led me down the process of actually healing. This is great. I mean, this whole joint right here, and then obviously the flow and the delivery with that particular drum setup on this beat. It's like right, like a ticking clock, and then you're showing like versions of yourself, young, old, whatever. It's just dope, man. It's real dope.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baby, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
I'm taking the reins. That's what he said. Right? Internal battles. being a better version of yourself, not giving in to defeat, not giving up, being a prime example of, taking control. You know what I mean? Fire, dude. Absolutely fire. That right there was epic. Great recommendation, yo. Love the visuals. The flow is crazy. I love NF's voice, man. He's got a great register, his tone and stuff like that. And obviously his delivery is on point. Dude is a killer, bro. I love this song and I love this video. It's crazy. Great location spot too. You know what I mean? And to kind of convey that message. Lost. But you got a map and you're kind of looking, trying to navigate, trying to find your way. Being guided by things that are there to misguide you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Real dope. Real dope. All right, y'all. There we go. That was NF Hope. Damn. This might be my favorite one so far. Of the NFs so far on the channel. Yeah. I really like this one. And I'm glad it had a video, man. Let me know some other recommendations, any other dope visuals from this dude. I would love to make it a reaction on the channel, man. Fill up them comments. Let me know. And I'll see y'all next time. Havik Nation, be easy.
Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake 'em up. Cut my day ones off cause they was faking love. Had to change the recipe, my cake ain't baking